Hello gamers, what's going on? It's Davy, with Baby Cody of course, and we're here with another Week 6 match. This time around we have the Athenian Absols going up against the Fiji Furrets. Both teams off to a really strong start, looking like playoffs are inevitable for both teams. Athens coached by Finn, with a 4-1 record entering this match, and the Fiji Furrets, of course, 4-time PBA champ, currently undefeated with a 5-0 record entering Week 6. But it's really anybody's game. This is low-key a really interesting matchup. We have the two Greninjas, the Ash Greninja versus the Protean Greninja. We also have Celesteela versus Hawlucha, which for any of you old PBA heads knows that from the monocolor season, they were joint MVPs from the green teams. And in that season, Finn beat Barry in the regular season. Perhaps that's foreshadowing, perhaps not. Let's see how it goes down in Game 1. Lead Celesteela, lead Greninja, we have a taunt. Doesn't matter, Celesteela is swinging. Switching to Scald, I'm always reminded how crazy pre-Gen 9 Protean is. Every turn switching types. It's kind of bonkers. And here's Hippowdon, dodging a Leech Seed. A very evasive Hippowdon gets off its Stealth Rocks as well. Looking for a chance for Donphan to enter so we can get rid of these rocks, I would assume. And here it is. Greninja's happy to meet it. Scalds it down to its sturdy, I would assume, yes. Gets off the Rapid Spin and KOs the Greninja. Tapu Lele is here, ready to blast. Enter Celesteela. A strong special defensive wall indeed. Hippowdon hurting. Nothing it can't slack off though. Opting to just go for the Stealth Rock though. And what's nice about that is that given Donphan doesn't have heavy duty boots, it will die on entry. Meaning that those Stealth Rocks aren't going anywhere. Mystical Fire takes out the Celesteela. Here comes Battle Bond Greninja. If you had anything to answer it, it would be Clefable. And here it is. Donphan doesn't actually die to the rocks, my bad, but at 1% it will die to a knockoff. Here comes Gengar. This Gengar put in crazy work we saw earlier in the season. Z-Hypnosis misses, that's sad. I believe it was a nasty plot Gengar in a previous week that really tore up an opponent. And there's a nasty plot, but with the Thunder Wave on it, not going to amount to much. And there it is. It goes out. Barry in a pretty strong position here. Has to be mindful of a Gyarados, though. If it's unaware Clefable, though, it's not going to matter. Are we going to Thunder Wave, or are we going to just Moonblast? Thunder Wave is probably the smarter call. Maybe it's not unaware. Maybe that's a Magic Card. Moonblast from Tapu Lele takes it out. 2 versus 3. Finn's down. Hydro Pump on the Latios. Pivot to Magnezone. Resist the Draco Meteor. Still does 54%. Good lord. And what's terrifying is Hawlucha is still lurking in the back. Hawlucha has been such a strong cleaner for Barry. Dark Pulse gets the kill, and we activate Battle Bond. I'm assuming this is a Choice Greninja, but not Choice Scarfed. Choice Specs, perhaps. Tapu Lele closes out. Hawlucha didn't even have to step into the ring. Game 1 goes to Barry. Let's go to Game 2, see how Finn daps. Looks like it's a similar team. Maybe we slightly adjusted the movesets. We're not sure. Here's Game 2. Spikes are here. We're going to kind of just doing the visual glitch, it looks like. There it is. And Finn in the chat says, love. Yeah, indeed. And a flinch as well. Don't love. Don't love that at all. I agree. I agree, Finn. Magnezone in quite a predicament there. Greninja getting crazy value right now. Almost got the burn. Let's see if it does. Does not. Okay. Greninja goes down. But put a heavy dent on the team. Back to Magnezone just to sack it, get a free switch in. I like that call. And here's Donphan. How much does Draco do? It does enough to one-shot. That's not so good. Psyshock doesn't take out Gengar, however. Misses the Z Hypnosis again. Oh man, that is rough. That's rough. Hypnosis is not a consistent move, people. That's a struggle. I like that call, just opting for the U-turn. Let's see what Celesteela can do here. Gets off a Leech Seed, that's good. That will allow it to heal pretty much back up to full. Takes out the Latios, gets the Beast Boost. We see a special attack raise. This is an offensive Celesteela. That's exciting. And really nothing wants to eat these Flash Cannons, including Hippowdon. And I think we're going to see a second Beast Boost, yep. What do we do here? Hawlucha enters. Special defense boost, but is it going to matter? A +2 special attack is going to annihilate Hawlucha. And suddenly Celesteela is just steamrolling. Flying Steel, such a strong defensive typing, such a bulky mon. And with all these beast boosts going off, looks like Celesteela just cleans up game 2 here. Goes for the Leech Seed, which is interesting. I believe we established this was a Magic Guard Clefable. Not going to matter. Flash Cannon takes it out. But now we just know for sure for the next game. Finn with a really strong response. That Celesteela came in clutch. That game opened. It wasn't looking pretty, but Celesteela got in at the right time. +2, +3. So Finn at a +1 overall. Let's go to game 3 and Barry switch some things up. We have Rabombi Sticky Web offense. We have Blaziken with Speed Boost. Barry going big offensive on this final push in game 3. Iron Defense Magnezone with a Magnet Rise, no less. Oh my. Finn decided to be a gamer this time. Oh my. That's awesome. Body Press doesn't take out the Rabombi, but the Sandstorm will clean it up. Here comes Blaziken. Free to click a Swords Dance here. That's scary. Gyarados comes in. Now, do you Mega Evolve the Gyarados? You do not. That's a smart move. Goes for the Thunder Wave. However, it's a Lumberry Blaziken. That's problematic. Oh no. This thing is looking strong. Goes for another Swords Dance. Does this Blaziken just clear house now, or are we going to see something like Greninja, Water Shuriken? Yes. There it is. Smart switch to Tapu Lele to turn off priority. I like it. Here's Donphan, though. Not going to let Blaziken do that again. Barry goes for it. He's a gamer. Predicts the Rapid Spin. Oh my goodness. Alright, we stopped the bleeding, and really, Finn technically had a lead here, 5-1, now 5-4, now 4-4. Greninja on Greninja. That Dark Pulse does big damage. Ooh, that U-turn does a humongous damage. It's a Choice Scarf to Lele we established, right? Oh, do we get a flinch? We do! No way! That's everything. That flinch is huge. And it's Battle Bond time. Hawlucha enters, though. You gotta be smart about this. Do not let this thing go off. It's unburdened. It's Swords Dance. It has Thunder Punch. That is terrifying. How much is Water Shuriken doing? 20, 18, 17. Do we see a crit? Nothing. Hawlucha in a really strong position here. Close combat on the Celesteela does 60%. Not enough. Air Slash hits, takes it out. 2 versus 2. This is actually a really good set. This is one of the best sets I've seen so far. Oh, Focus Blast doesn't kill. Takes it to 9%. And it's Celesteela versus Hippowdon. Does it have an attacking move that can make contact? It had Earthquake earlier. It just has Stealth Rock. Barry says GG in the chat. Incredible. Incredible Celesteela performance. Claiming the victory over Fiji. Oh baby, his first loss of the season. Finn and Fiji now both 5-1. Woo! That was a good set. Congrats to both teams. Congrats to Athenian. That was excellent play. That was epic gaming we just saw. A really tight Game 3 set. And Finn closes out with a +3 differential. So really close. Woo! Well, that's going to do it here. If you're watching live, stay tuned. We're going to do some more commentary. Finish out the rest of the Week 6 matches that we missed out on. So we're going to turn off in just a second and switch over. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.